Hey guys, we're here at the Carrier Dome. Matthew Gutierrez, James Szuba, Bobby Manning, you remember us from earlier outside Mello. Well, now we're inside. They let us all in.
Somehow.
Dumb of them.
Well, I don't know why they let us in, but we're here.
Buddy Boeheim's team won the scrimmage because of Buddy Boeheim. He went out there and hit 2 big threes down the stretch, and that pretty much won it for the white team, which was basically the mix of starters minus Elijah Hughes, who was on Orange. And, you know, some things stuck out to me in this one. I'll let you start out with what flashed out to you.
Yeah, a couple things. I think, number one, we saw a much faster pace for Syracuse. That was the biggest takeaway from this whole night for me. It was less Tyus and Frank holding the ball and trying to work from there to the positions and really slowing things out. We're down where you only had a couple passes in a single possession. And now I think you have 4 or 5, sometimes six passes in a 30-second span, which I think is what this team really needs.
There was so much space out there. That was what stuck out to me. Guys were flinging it all over the place, and the passing was unbelievable. Carey was getting into the lane. Jalen Carey was really a revelation in this one. It looked like he just was so much more in control, dumping into Szuba and everything else he was doing out there.
Yeah, I thought Jalen looked great. It was his birthday tonight. He got a nice reward out there.
Is he no longer a teenager now? Is he 20?
That's right. You become wiser when you're no longer a teenager. So
20 years
the
old.
decision making has improved. Boeheim said that earlier in the day. He's seen better decision making out of Carey. But he looked good. He was hitting the mid-range. He was pulling up. It was a good matchup between he and Bryson Goodine guarding each other man-to-man tonight. And then he got to the rim with ease. He was playing the pick and roll well. He found Boeheim out a couple times. And he's still working on the three-point shot, but all else looked good on him tonight.
The shooting was the real deal, too.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to piggyback, I mean, Bryson and Jalen are exciting players. Probably might be the most exciting players on this team aside from Elijah Hughes, just as far as quickness and pace, something that we haven't seen out of the point guard position in a long time, right? I mean, the past couple, whether it was Frank, Gillen, even Benajay and Cooney, they were more on the conservative side as point guards or half-court point guards. And that was refreshing to see as well. And they're both gonna shoot the three. Buddy's gonna shoot it. That's no secret. This team is gonna be a three-point shooting team.
They need it, and that's the one thing they're going to be able to lean on. You know, some things were sloppy. The finishing around the rim was really shaky, but in a game like this, I'm not going to harp too much on that. The offense is there. They have a bunch of offensive pieces that they can run through, and the one thing I love, multiple ball handlers. That's my thing in basketball. Multiple guys you can run it through, or wreck it in the second passes and throwing it up to Edwards like he did. I love it.
Yeah, you got a good group of forwards there. I think you mentioned with Elijah. He can do a lot of things. He can take it off the bounce. He's good.
Player.
He can find guys. Same thing with Marek. He's a very willing passer. He makes a lot of good reads. Has a very high IQ as we've seen out of him in the past. So you have playmakers from the guard spot, but also the wings this year as well.
We'll see what happens to 26 against
Damien.
Division II school.
We're going to see a Canadian team in
We
here.
got Carlson after that.
Yep. And then we're on to Virginia in the opener. So we'll be here a lot. That's Matthew Gutierrez with The Athletic. Nunes Magician represented, and we're all here for CLNS Media. What's this team capable of? We'll talk about that in the next video.